It's that time of year. Gotta cool this place down.
Sweat is dripping, heat is gripping too hard.
It's been on for about an hour. The highest settings possible. And it brought it down 10 degrees-ish or so. At least it's bearable. Yeah, it's hot. Summer has begun. So for the next 6 months, 100 degrees every day. Actually today, I guess we might as well make this a regular thing. Yeah, the air conditioner's on, that's what you're hearing. I can't help it. I can't make it any quieter. 54% humidity, feels like 100. Feels like 100. 54% humidity is not that bad. I can kind of tolerate that. At least it's not hard to breathe. It's just hot when you're in the sun. Enough of that. What am I doing today? Some of you, if you didn't catch one of my last videos, I forget which one it was, we played with WorkSharp. I love this thing. I really, really do. It does just about everything. Got new belts. Put a new belt on. I also repolished this, if you caught my more recent video. I don't know. I just threw that bottle away. I had some input from some that said the reason why it didn't work with the grind and then stick it in the cold is because there isn't enough tension on the glass when it's a full bottle. It's that tension that makes it crack and then it comes off. And then just tapping on it would have worked, but I would have had to scribe a more defined line, and I guess I didn't do it enough. Tap, 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 the whole stupid thing broke. But this is still good. I'm going to use this. I polished it with the extra coarse, and boy, I tell you, put a nice, not a polish, but a, what is that called? When it's, kind of looks frosted. Here's this. I've had this shovel, and I promise this shovel thing and the WorkSharp, it's going together. I've had this a long time, used it a lot. As you can see, it's got some wear to it. I bought it brand new at an Army surplus store that was near me back in the California days, and threw it in my truck. And when we go camping or outdoorsing, we build a little fire pit, and this is what I'd use. I pulled it out of my current truck because my current truck is in the shop. The turbo thing blew up a while back, got that kind of fixed, but then it started throwing a whole bunch of codes. I'm done with it. So I took it to my trusty diesel mechanic. They've got it. They're probably going to have it for 2 or 3 weeks. So we're a one-car family at the moment. That's fine. But I pulled out some of the essentials because I didn't want to leave it there. So I have it here. I'm going to clean it up. We're going to take the WorkSharp and we're going to sharpen this edge. It's never been sharp. But I've been told by a few that if I sharpen this, it'll be a whole new world. And I guess I could buy a few of these newer ones. They've got sharpened edges, and then this thing here has got like a saw, so you can cut with it and all that. So it's kind of it would turn this into a multi-purpose tool. And I think it'll dig better if it wasn't just a blunt edge and we put sharp edge. So let's clean this up. Put an edge on it. In the meantime. Hey, you caught me while I was getting ready to make some dinner. But before I do that, gotta sharpen my knife. Got my trusty WorkSharp. Let's get down to it, shall we? There you go. Now I gotta go cut off the fat from my chicken. Hey, if you want a WorkSharp, use one of my links down below. Order yourself a WorkSharp. You can sharpen up all of your knives, including your kitchen knives. Very easy to use, very effective, and gets razor sharp. You might want to buy one. Use my link. It doesn't cost you any more, but it does help me out. Thank you. I love having my vise here. It was the best thing I did for my tool shed. I'm gonna take my WD-40, spray this guy down, clean it up just a little bit. Believe it or not, and I guess I'm not as good at cleaning things as I thought. It still has dirt on it from the last time I used it, which was not long ago, but gotta clean it. So I'll take and clean this all down. Get that grimy stuff off of there. It might have actually been California dirt, which in my estimation is better soil than out here, that's for sure. And I don't think Texans would disagree with me. Yeah, but remember folks, don't use WD-40 as a lubricant. It can quickly get things unstuck, but it's not a long-term lubricant. It's a cleaner. It's actually water disperser number 40, which tells me there were 39 tries that didn't quite get it right until they landed on 40th version of this, and then it worked. I believe this was, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong out there, WD-40, let me know if you're listening. Let me know, but I do believe this was originally used for cleaning parts that were going, like on the Apollo thing, or things going into space, and they needed a way to make sure that there was no moisture, so they dispersed water dispersion 40. And I'm just wondering, was water disperser 39 and 37 and 34 used on Apollo? It seemed to work. Hang on, I gotta get something to scrape the dirt off here. Yeah. It seemed to work. Maybe it was on Apollo. What was the one that almost never made it back? You know what they say. It always goes to the lowest bidder. And that's okay, I can say that. I used to work for a government contractor, and we can do it cheaper, bigger, faster. Kind of like Steve Austin. You know what happened to him, right? Not the wrestler Steve Austin, the fictional character Steve Austin from the $6 Million Man. Oh boy, this thing looks nice and clean. Unscrew this guy. Pull that out, pull that out. Look at that. Oh. Can you see that? I don't know. Can you see all that grime in there? Look at that. I got grime in there. I'm embarrassed. I'm cleaning it out. Okay, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh my. Now look at all that. I gotta spray that out. Alright, let me make it perfectly clear. Nobody is sponsoring me to do this. I don't get paid by WorkSharp or WD-40. However, if WD-40 wants to give me a call, and I can certainly take that call. There is an affiliate link down below for stuff. So if you do click on that, it does help the channel out, helps me out, puts food on the table, you know. Oh, right here on this. Oh my gosh, I totally missed that. I'm embarrassed. Okay, we'll be right back. I got more cleaning to do. Those were the days, guys, when things were made in Taiwan. Now, I've never done this before, but I am going to take my gum out, spray it on there. I don't know if that's supposed to be good for your paint, but whoo, sure does smell good. You know, I'm just kidding, right? Yeah, it takes all the oil off. I'm going to need to make sure that the oil is off when I put that sharpened edge on. I don't want the abrasive to just escape, you know. I want it to actually put an edge on the edge. You've seen me use this when we did our carburetor repair on the lawnmower. Boy, this stuff is not that expensive. I think I paid all of about $6 at my local parts store, O'Reilly's, just down the street. Very handy. Affiliate link below. Heck, I'm just going to put a 25-degree edge on this thing. I'm going to do this just like if this was a knife. Cover your ears. It's going to get loud. Oh, it's already starting. Look. I'm going to put the guide on. I'm going for it. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh. Me likey. All right. About 10,000 more passes and I'll have a sharp edge on this. I'll be right back. As much as I love my work sharp, which I really do, a grinding wheel sometimes can take off a lot of material really fast, and I did that on the back so I could actually create an edge, and right now I've got a really nice edge. So I'm going to take the work sharp and take that burr that's off of there, and we should be pretty darn sharp. And then we'll try to, do the whole cut paper thing. We'll try. We'll see what happens. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can cut this paper. Oh my gosh. It cut that quite nice. What's that? Well, it didn't cut up there because I didn't push down enough, but it cut that edge. Holy smoke. This is going to be very wicked out in the field. All right, what did we learn? I needed to put a very aggressive abrasive to put the initial bevel on the back side of this blade, and which it did. Yeah, I feel that edge. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice over there. And then I took the work sharp and cleaned it up on this side. Took the burr off. Ooh. So I highly recommend. The work sharp's going to keep this sharp now. It'll maintain its sharpness. If you need here, look. If you need a grinding wheel, I'll put a link to something below. This is a 6-inch thin line. I don't even know who made this thing. Yeah, you could read for yourself. BGH 615, 120 volt. What does this say here? Look at what it says. Oh my gosh, folks. Incredible. I had no idea. It's a Ryobi. I didn't know that. I bought this thing, I don't know, a very long time. I'm tripping out. Yeah, that was before Ryobi went green in color. Okay. I'll leave a link to this. I'll see if I can find you one of these Army surplus. You might have an Army surplus store around. Go buy one. They're not that expensive. I think I paid all of about $2 for this thing, and I've had this 25, maybe more than that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure more than 25 years ago. My memory is failing me. I might have even bought this before I got married, which is 42 years ago. Wow. We'll see you next time.